Hello again, guys. It's me again, back with a new video of a day in a life of a graphics designer. I'll be cheating on this one because I've did previous projects like this for the same client, so it's fairly easy for me to do it again. So all of these projects are print-based. So the first one is the 16-pack box. This is for canned beers. I have to transfer this design to the box design. So the decal design is vastly different specs from the box design in terms of its color. So I have to convert these decals into the solid colors that the box manufacturers provided us. I may have some iterations for the first draft on this one because there are two colors joining and I think that's an error on my side. I'll just have to wait next day on what the client thinks. For the second project, I think this is a beer collaboration of a hot sauce company and the brewery company. So they don't have yet a description for this one and also ingredients for this one. They just want to see a draft of the decal ahead of time. So it's a fairly simple task, so here's a time lapse of it. The last one would be to make an A3 size poster, so they want it to look like this reference. I've switched to Photoshop for this one because I will need an image for this one, and Photoshop is really good for editing images. The only downside is you cannot set bleed margins on Photoshop. The photographer really did a good job in taking a photo of this beer. I just used the magic wand tool and it crops nicely. Also, one thing that I didn't do is to make the logo a sticker on the glass because I think this is too much copying on my side. If they don't want this kind of design after the iteration and want to verbatimly copy the reference design, they have the final say on that and I'll just do what they say. It is often straightforward, and usually clients have branding and preferred designs that they send to you, so you don't need to think that much. My experience is if you go too far from the design reference, they won't even try to consider it. I think it comes from a natural psychology of humans to have a bias. It's like having a set vision, and if the designer doesn't match that vision, they will just ignore it completely. And bigger companies are not excluded in this one. Design leads and stakeholders have also biases. Some of them have set visions on what the project would look like, and if your idea doesn't match their vision, it will be hard to convince them otherwise. So how would you get around this dilemma? You would try to introduce minor changes rather than huge changes to the design direction, and try to gauge the use of their language if they're open to new ideas or not. So that's it. I hope you like this video, and consider giving it a like or subscribing on this channel where I do art and UI designs, sometimes gaming. Thank you and have a good one.